the Star Spangled Banner. We are waiting our Marine Corps band to come and serenade us now with a bit of music as only they can play it. The few, the proud, the Marines have arrived. The United States Marine Corps Band and our nation's national anthem. And now, the Marine Corps hymn. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to direct your attention right here at the podium. We'd like to have a big shout out, please, to the Mayor of New Orleans, the Honorable LaToya Cantrell. And please keep your hands together for our council members. Joe Giarrusso, Councilman of District A, Leslie Harris, Councilperson of District B, Oliver Thomas, Councilman of District E, and Eugene Green, Councilman of District D. All of them were here today to help the city welcome the crew of Okeanos. It's a beautiful day for a parade, everybody. And we have so many visitors to our city. We hope that everybody's having a great time. And you will be here witnessing 3-day parades today. The first being Okeanos, followed by the crew of Mid-City, and finally, the biggest little crew in Carnival, the crew of Toth, celebrating their 75th anniversary today. What an amazing day for parades here. And of course, later on tonight, for those of you blessed to have wristbands, tickets for tonight's spectacular Bacchus Parade, you will be in for a big treat there as well. The weather is really beautiful. It's all cooperating, and we're so glad as we wind our way down to Fat Tuesday, and of course, the big parades of Rex, Zulu, and all the truck parades. Everybody's gonna have a great time. Now coming up, leading the way, we have the Raider Band from Archbishop Rummel High School in Metairie, led by their dance team first, and then by the units of their marching band. And I can see our first float from Okeanos is approaching. That would be the float bearing the captain of the crew. The captain will have an opportunity to address the city officials, accept their good wishes on this historic ride for the crew of Okeanos, as well as to salute the Queen and her royal court here at Galliard Hall. Let's say hello to Sheriff Susan Hudson of the Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office and Deputy Sheriff Morales. Again, we thank you for keeping us safe this carnival season. Your deputies have been working diligently and doing the very best that they can, we know. We want to see you on a horse, though. We understand that you've been taking lessons. And Tuesday, we will see you on a horse. All right. Again, the Sheriff's Office, we appreciate all that they do to keep us safe here at carnival time. And now, please greet that historic figure who is the captain of the crew of Okeanos.
Oh, Captain, we've been waiting at the historic Galliard Hall. We hope that you've had a beautiful ride thus far. On behalf of all of our residents, our visitors, New Orleans City Council, the Mayor's Office, please accept the keys to the city. But most important, thank you so much for working with all of our captains as we focus on our routes and returning back this carnival season. Thank you for your leadership and hail Okeanos.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, City of New Orleans. Thank you, everyone that put this event. Thank you, Sheriff's Department, NOTG, and everybody that came together to make this city real. Thank you so much. We appreciate your efforts. Hail Okeanos.
Hail Okeanos!
Once again, the Mayor of the City of New Orleans, the Honorable Latoya Cantrell, assisted by members of the City Council, Joe Giarrusso from District A, Leslie Harris from District B, Eugene Green from District D, and Oliver Thomas from District E. At this time, I believe the captain has a couple of special presentations to make. And the first presentation is going to be from the captain to his mother. If we send that up to the mother of the captain. And to the wife of the Captain Emeritus. Once again, with the blessings and the good wishes of the captain of the crew of Okeanos. Have a wonderful ride.
Enjoy your ride, Captain. Hail Okeanos. Beautiful day. All for you.
And as the captain moves away, we have one more official toast as the ruling monarch of this parade, King Okeanis, the 2023 Robert Pfister, will be making his way through the streets. Led by the Brass Hearts Marching Brass Band, coming in from across the lake in Mandeville, Louisiana. All hail Okeanis, the 73rd, Robert W. Pfister.
Your Majesty, your most royal subjects have been waiting for your arrival here at historic Gallia Hall. Standing with me are members of the New Orleans City Council, Councilmember Harris, Thomas, Green, Geruso. But along with us, standing your beautiful queen, the city of New Orleans, we bequeath the streets of New Orleans to you. We hope that you had a beautiful ride thus far and a magical reign. On behalf of all of our residents, all of our visitors, please accept the key to the city. And it is more than an honor, it's a privilege to raise this glass before you, Your Majesty. Say, Hail Okeanis and Happy Mardi Gras. I would now love to turn this over to your queen.
Have a happy Mardi Gras and hail Okeanis.
Hail Okeanis. It's a beautiful day for a parade. It's going to be wonderful for whoever, however long. This is my 50th Mardi Gras.
Whoa!
This is a special occasion. Here.
Hail Okeanis, Happy Mardi Gras. A king and queen of few words.
Your Majesty, I believe you have a special presentation for the sister of the king and for your queen. Special presentations from the king on behalf of the king to his queen, Addison Romack, and his sister. Your Majesty, have a wonderful ride. I think that pretty much does everything that we need you to do, except we need to get that microphone back, if you don't mind. And you're not saying you're not from originally from New Orleans, correct? Do you want to reveal where you're from so that everybody will know how far you came?
California.
There you go.
When I first started coming down here, I was living in Arizona.
All right. Again, hail Okeanis, the 73rd, Robert W. Pfister. Hail Okeanis! And now, from Lakeview, let's welcome, I'm sorry, is that Uptown? I'm looking at them right now. St. Mary's Dominican High School from Uptown. Dominican Debs. Brenda Castillo, Band Director. St. Mary's Dominican Debs. And now our past queen, our 2022 queen, has arrived in Gallia Hall. She was in these very stands last year, receiving the well wishes of the king and, of course, the city officials. Our past queen is Caitlin Ann Sumich. Caitlin Ann Sumich, she was picked at random last year, and now she rides in this year's parade to honor not only all the other members of our royal court, but also to give special significance and honor to our 2023 Queen, Addison Womack. Our queen has indicated she's going to be a queen of few words today, so we're going to acknowledge, we have our ladies in waiting here today. We'll acknowledge them. Our ladies in waiting, Annie Catherine Mongiovanni. Ava Sumich. That would be the sister of the queen, cousin of the queen, Ava Sumich. There we go. Yeah, see, she didn't make the ball, so I didn't have to name. Next time you make the ball. All right. Thank you so much, Your Majesty. Have a wonderful ride. And now the Ramblers Band. This is Greg Sibley, director. The Ramblers. We'd like to give a shout out again to our float builders, PFJ. That stands for Power, Faith, and Justice, which are the elements of Mardi Gras celebrated in their official colors of purple, green, and gold. Power, Faith, and Justice. Now our pass maze from last year. And our junior maze. Returning maids, Miss Carly Ann Clement, Miss Sophie Marie Miller, Miss Anne Marie Hardwin, Miss Zoe Elizabeth Smith, and our junior maids, Olivia Marie Atkins, Gianna Grace Maselli, Olivia Lucia Maselli, Laura May Miller, and Riley Christian Strickland. Again, our junior maids and our returning maids from 2022. This is the Donson Dixieland Jazz Band. Jazz with the Zazz. Don Burnett. And now float number 5, the title float. Again, Festivals of the World is our title for today for our wonderful Move Okeanos Spectacular Parade. You see the first of the riders of Okeanos here to greet us here at Gallia Hall. High school band from Memphis, Tennessee. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Cedric Dorsey, the band director. Again from Memphis, Tennessee, the Mitchell High School Marching Band, Cedric Dorsey, band director. Now float number 60, Okeanos Squires. Now the Urban Cowboys from Abita Springs. and gentlemen, for many years, our honorary parade marshal for Okeanos has been Vince Vance. And despite whatever we try to do, he keeps coming back every year. So please welcome, give a big shout out to the man whose hair stands on end because he's so electrified. Please say hello to Vince Vance.
Salute you! We salute you, my son! How you doing?
Vince Vance, honorary parade marshal for Okeanos today.
Thank you!
And now the majorettes are us from New Orleans, Lakeisha Rogers, director. Some of our youngest parade goers today, marching along with the Okeanos Parade. Majorettes are us, or MRU. Give it up for these young performers. And now, float number 8, the Ocean Lovers Festival. We mentioned earlier from Bondi Beach in Australia. The Ocean Lovers Festival. Success at Thurgood Marshall, marching band now from New Orleans. Nikki Russell, band director. Success at Thurgood Marshall Band from New Orleans. And again, Nikki Russell, our band director. Thank you. Doing a great job. Once again, we ask everybody to please do not stand on the railings. You must not stand on the railings. Don't sit anywhere you shouldn't be. Don't stand anywhere you shouldn't be sitting. Okay, we put it that way. All right. We have a number of other floats to come. We're still only up to float number 9 now. Thank you for helping us. So the king came in all the way from California. Do we have any other people from California out today? How about Oregon? We got a few from Oregon. Anybody from Washington State? Seattle, maybe? All right. Very good. All right, float number 9, Oktoberfest. Of course, this is a Bavarian celebration. If you've ever been to Munich, you know when the Oktoberfest actually starts in September and goes into October. But not the whole month of October like we do over here in New Orleans. We keep Oktoberfest all month long during October. Oktoberfest. And now one of our newer marching groups, these are the North Shore Knockouts, established just this past year, and already making a mark for themselves in the New Orleans Carnival scene. The North Shore Knockouts. And now from Uptown New Orleans, please welcome the members of the Samuel J. Green Charter School Marching Band. Tyler is the band director for Samuel J. Green Charter School. Wanted to give him an acknowledgement, as we've been trying to do for all of our band directors who put these young men and women through their paces and really deserve a shout out from us to them. Now float number 10, the Kauai Molikana Festival, held on the 4th largest island in Hawaii. Some people wonder if it's Hawaii or Hawaii. If you ask me, I will tell you, it's Hawaii. If you say thank you to me, I will say you're welcome. Thank you. The Kauai Molikana Festival. Now from New Orleans, the Langston Hughes Academy Marching Band and Drill Unit. Samuel Venable Jr., Band Director. Now the cheerleaders, once again from Langston Hughes Academy. And a wonderful job today. These young ladies doing their best to entertain us. And again, a big shout out again to Samuel Venable Jr., the band director from Langston Hughes. So this Okeanos Parade gets bigger every year. We have now float number 11. In line with the theme Festivals of the World, this is the Notting Hill Carnival from England. The Notting Hill Carnival. We don't ever give enough shout out to our spare tractor drivers. But believe me, if a tractor ever breaks down, floats really depend on these ladies and these men who are doing their jobs. So we appreciate that. Here comes Dance Innovation from Ponchatoula, Louisiana. innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up behind our next float, we have a rather unusual group who have journeyed all the way from the Mediterranean, from Italy to be exact. This is the Flag Throwers of Italy, so we want you to pay special attention to them. They have literally come across another continent to be here today to celebrate Carnival with us on this beautiful Sunday Mardi Gras. Now float number 12, the Native American Festival. This is held every year in New Mexico. The Native American Festival. And again, ladies and gentlemen, please give a special shout out and welcome from Italy, the Flag Throwers of Italy, Frank Maselli, director. The Flag Throwers of Italy. Remarkable. Thank you. Or should I say, grazie. Once again, all the way from Italy, the Flag Throwers, the Italia. And now, the largest float in Okeanos history, the 50-rider Hippocampus float number 13. A brand new float this year. The historic Hippocampus for the crew of Okeanos. lucky to catch a hippocampus bead special this year. And now celebrating their 25th year of being involved in the carnival, this is Rhythms Dance Company from West Wego. Rhythms Dance Company, once again, congratulations on your 25th anniversary. From West Wego.
What's my favorite word? Why they gotta say it like short? You know they can't play on my court, can't hang with the big dogs, stay on the court. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Where you get that from? Better might spin on, let me get that.
Here comes float number 14, the Cherry Blossom Festival from Japan, or as they say, Nippon.
Short dog that's open, baby. Ain't nothing but picking these days. My C got locked up, but these real still know they got some girl. Give a what you say. Short dog, UGK. Do you really wanna be like me? Spit game like Scoop and TIP. The girls in the VIP, they pay the drink. Them VIP, local.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the NOLA Bombshells. And as I've been telling everybody all weekend long, please be very careful. Homeland Security has declared these ladies could be potentially dangerous. Somewhere in that crowd is Carrie Slayton. I can see her. Carrie is now a bombshell. Mandy Morales, the director of the NOLA Bombshells. Give it up again for the NOLA Bombshells. So we took care of the West Coast. Let's see if we got anybody from the East Coast. How about Maine? Anybody coming in from Maine? Maine. A little bit further down, Massachusetts. Massachusetts, very good. How about Nueva York? New York. And I just have to mention, let's see if there's anybody here from New Jersey. All right, I know there's some people here from Maryland, I'm sorry to say, but how about some other Marylanders here? And we're gonna go further down. I know we got Cleveland, that's the Midwest. That doesn't count yet. We'll get to them later. Club number 15, this is the Festival of Versailles from France. From Baton Rouge, Louisiana now, the Essence of Soul Performing Arts Academy, Jeremy J. Washington, director. Essence of Soul Performing Arts Academy from Baton Rouge. And now from New Orleans, Erie Tolliver's director of the Erie Dance Company. How about that? The Erie Dance Academy. Erie Tolliver, director. This spectacular Crew of Okeanos parade still has quite a number of floats left. We're up to float 16 now, and yet another 8 floats to come after that. Once again, a big shout out to Erie Dance Company again out of New Orleans. And our next float, 16, celebrates the celebration, if you will, that we're all here to celebrate today, Mardi Gras, right here in New Orleans. Float 16. All right, let's hear it for the Panorama Jazz Band. Mark Rubin leading the way, and Ben Schenk, director, on clarinet. Let's hear it for the Panorama Jazz Band. Maybe they got something to play for us. Mark Rubin leading the way as parade marshal for Panorama Jazz Band with Ben Schenk on clarinet, band director. And the Panorama Jazz Band want to remind you that a week after Mardi Gras is the opening of Fiddler on the Roof. Here comes float number 17, Bastille Day, celebrated in Paris. Bastille Day from Paris. Now the drum line from Harriet Tubman Charter School. Patrick Marshall, director. Again, Harriet Tubman drum line. And that's Patrick Marshall, director. Club number 18 celebrates New Orleans' own French Quarter Fest. Reportedly the largest free festival in the United States and perhaps the world. French Quarter Fest. From the Mystic Crew, Femme Fatale, here's the Cherchez la Femme. Mystic Crew of Femme Fatale. Of Wine from the United Kingdom. Club number 19.
Hold up. Hold up.
Here come the NOLA Angels Dance and Social Team from Harahan, Louisiana. The NOLA Angels. And now float number 20 the Cannes Film Festival of France. That's nice. Or is that Nice? Is it Cannes or Cannes? It's actually Cannes, and it is Nice, which is nice. Book 20. From Violet, Louisiana, here are the Jukebox Heroes. And right behind them, float number 21, Ayomori Nebuta Matsuri, the festival from Japan. Now another favorite from Metairie, Louisiana, the Dance Floor Elite. Again from St. Rose and Metairie. Let's give a big shout out to them as well. Once again, Dance Floor Elite from Metairie and St. Rose, Louisiana. All right, the New Orleans Charter Science and Mathematics High School, the home of the Nautili, and their principal's right here. Give her a big shout out too. And they thought the principal wasn't coming. She called them. The principal knows all, sees all. Y'all better behave. From Westwego, let's say hello to the Stella Worley Middle School Spartans, their marching band. And now float number 23, the Northern Lights Festival from Alaska. Riders, I remind you, put your mask on. Here's 3D's Entertainment from Metairie.
Don't believe this vibe. Don't believe this vibe.
We are winding down today's historic Okeanis Parade, but I want you to know that the Tour Mid-City is right on their tail. You will see another parade right behind this one, so don't go far. Thanks again to our parade marshal today. Keeping things moving along. Here's the KC Marching Falcons, also observing their 25th year. Combination of choreography and percussion. Give it up for Casey's, their 25th year. Thank you.
Believe
And for our final entry for today's historic Cúrbo Parade, we all travel to the Emerald Isle, to Ireland, to celebrate St. Patty's Day. Float number 24, St. Patrick's Day. And now the KIP Marching Band. The KIP Leadership Academy from New Orleans.